Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. 6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
Just because Hank Hill's a stand-up guy doesn't mean he's a good dad. History is full of incredible people who were just awful parents. Hank Hill might be able to build an in-ground pool, but does he have the emotional capacity to raise a boy? Hank couldn't even hug his wife at the airport. There is a preconceived notion that young men don't need emotional nurturing, but that idea is slowly dying out.
Mwah.
And it seems like the only emotion Hank Hill can muster is anger. And he gets so angry so often that even Child Protective Services investigated him for a brief period. While it is important to stand up for oneself, physical violence is rarely permissible.
That's it. I'm kicking your ass.
I'm sorry!
But Hank probably threatens to kick the cashier's ass when they ask if he wants to donate $1 to end world hunger.
I just want a goddamn hot dog.
That's almost as pathetic as asking someone to comment, like, and subscribe. Think of the example this sets for Bobby. But Hank's imbalanced emotional state makes sense when you look at his childhood. Could you imagine being raised by Cotton Hill, for Christ's sake? This man sucker punched his own son while he was blind.
Sucker punch!
And that's probably one of the nicer things he's done. It might be hard for some of us to relate, but parents 60 years ago were a lot harsher. It might be a miracle that Hank Hill has never Homer Simpson Bobby. Breaking this sort of cycle of abuse is not easy, but Hank did it. And while Hank may not be a great emotional role model, at least he's a practical one. Any millennial would kill to have a master craftsman like Hank at their disposal. Bobby doesn't realize it yet, but he's sitting on a trove of information. And that's one of Hank's greatest qualities. His methods need time to appreciate.
How many times do I have to tell you my sales come in at the end of the month?
But what if Bobby doesn't want to learn these skills? Hank is so close-minded when it comes to things he doesn't agree with or understand. Bobby is an entertainer, but Hank seems to actively squash any creative spirit. It's only when Bobby's interests completely conform to Hank's world does Hank enjoy it, like with the Propaniacs or Chip the Puppet. And that's pretty selfish. But at least Hank does support Bobby. When Bobby does join an organization, team, or competition, Hank is usually all aboard. He just doesn't want Bobby playing cards with what's basically your average modern Redditor, which, fair enough. But overall, Hank does love Bobby and shows it in his own special way. Bobby shouldn't expect a hug and a kiss, but Hank letting Bobby drive his truck is probably the most intimate moment they will ever have together. And Hank actively looks for rites of passage for Bobby that are great for his development. Hank might be a little boring at times, but he's consistent. Having Dale as a father sounds fun until you're fasting just in case fire ants take over the world. Hank Hill provides for his family, has a great moral code, and loves Bobby. But where does he fall on the spectrum of good father? On a scale from Frank Reynolds to Danny Tanner, he's right up there next to Philip Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is Media Philosophy, exploring the deeper side of entertainment.